Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We're going to get started here real soon. We're going to get started here real soon. I have some more food today. You got us, dude. Listen, I have an explanation. I can explain myself. I'm just a bit of a goofster, a bit of a gaffster. That shawarma I had yesterday was really good, but it doesn't beat this stuff. Like that's what I brought up yesterday. It was just like it was good to try it, but this other place that we go to, it does not compete. Even like kind of cold, because I got this like an hour ago. Welcome, Michael. I'm not flipping you off. I got a serious, grievous injury. I'll talk about it. Currently on the AGSMP. Very nice. Does that mean we're not going to really hear from you much today? Gasp! I know. It's a harrowing story. Hey, what's up, Juicebox? Okay. Is it being streamed? I would assume. I guess I've never really thought about the concept of doing an SMP, but just like casually. No? Well, there you go. We're learning. An SMP, but just like... That's like the post that I saw about like, we should do like IRL podcasts, but here's the twist. There's no cameras, there's no microphone, no stress, no obligation to deliver content, just like a couple of guys shooting the shit, and everyone in the comments is just like, that's called being friends with someone. No footage? Yeah. If it isn't recorded, then how would anyone ever know that it happened? How can we make money out of this? How can we make a religion out of this is the real question you should be asking. Okay. What are we going to talk about today? I don't even remember. Oblivion came out. Isn't that crazy? I get that reference. I need to watch that video again. It's been too long. Oblivion came out today. Kind of crazy. Let's see. Is it just Oblivion? Rick and Morty? Announcer fully out? It's out. The Steam page is open. It's like $60 or something. Excuse me. Hey, you can make a religion out of this. Yeah. You could make a religion out of Oblivion. Oblivion. Okay. Paramount plans to develop Sonic spin-off. We'll take a look at that article. Winter Soldier and Yelena. Junk World. Panty and Stalking, maybe. Anime trailer. Elder Scrolls. Minecraft animation. Rick and post-mortem. Post-mortem analysis. If they ever... Listen, if Rick and Morty ever ends, if Rick and Morty ever finishes, and they, like, do analysis on, you know, the ups and downs of the series, they gotta call it post-mortem. They gotta call it post-morty. We're doing a post-morty on it. Contractually. They have to call it that. Okay, so what have I been up to? Why was I flip-flopping as to when I was going to be live? What is going on? Dickhead zombie just pushed me into lava while I was diamond hunting. Ripperoni. So yesterday I streamed like a little bit early, and I think it like kind of threw me off because I like a couple hours into it was out of energy for some reason. Like something happened. I just was like, I can't keep going. So I ended stream and then immediately kept working on it. Like that's just how I do. I've got still like a ton of work left to do. I haven't even finished the set yet for the animation, but finished stream, kept working, and then went home, went to sleep. This morning, I woke up and instead of going to the gym because I had an earlier shift today, I just went right to work, right? Which was fine. I had a normal work day. And then I finished work like a little bit earlier because my shift has been shifted over. So instead of getting off at 4, I was finished at 3, right? So I finished at 3. My sister texts me and is like, hey, I'm going to get shawarma from that place. Can you pick it up for me on the way into the studio? And so I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll take some shawarma today. I'll take some shawarma. But I was intending to work out, right? I was going to finish work, I was going to work out, and then I was going to start streaming. Okay, so that I should have been like live at the time I said I was, right? At like before 5. Or like at no later than 5 is what I said. Which, to be fair, I did follow through with. I was not later than 5 today. I've been live for 10 minutes. It is currently 5:08. So, I'm on top. I win. I pick up the shawarma and I head to the studio and I work out at the studio. We have equipment here. And we also just today, and you might be able to tell because like my hair is still a little wet, we just today opened up the pool, which is great, except the pool isn't heated yet. So it's a 10-degree pool. This has no effect on me whatsoever, as in I am not dissuaded. It does have an effect on me because it is a 10-degree pool. But after I work out, I jump in the pool. It's fucking freezing. I love it. I love doing. I've never done like an actual cold plunge before, like with equipment. Which unit? First one, then the other. No, it's I think 10C. 10C in Fahrenheit. Yeah, so 50 Fahrenheit. That makes sense. Yeah, if it was 10 Fahrenheit, what is that? Negative like 20 or something? Negative 12. 10 Fahrenheit would be very cold. So I jumped in a frozen pond. I jumped in a frozen lake. What about pools? What about pools? What do you mean? I'm just telling you about how I like to jump into very, very freezing pools. It's always been like the case for me. When I was a kid at like summer camp and we would be on the lake, I would always be the first into the water at like 6 a.m. I love it. I love cold pools. That being said, I'm not going to complain when it's heated. I'm not going to complain. But this time last year, the pool had already been open for like a month. So this year we stepped back a little bit. I'm still very happy about it though. I'm going to be going in basically any day I'm here. rain or shine. So I jump in the pool. It's like 4:40. I got plenty of time to dry off. My mom shows up and is like, hey, we have this thing that we're going to put in the attic, right? Can you help us move it into the attic? And, you know, I'm not going to say no. I'm not an asshole. I wanted to. I wanted to be an asshole. But obviously I'm like, okay, I'll help out. Turns out it wasn't going to fit in the attic. So we didn't end up doing it anyways. Which is why it was like flippy floppy. Because like she came up to me and she's like, can you help me? And then I was like, okay, so it's going to take more than 20 minutes probably. Anyways. Not interesting story like whatsoever. But that's why it was like a little bizarre. That's why I lied to you a bunch of times. And I am truly sorry. But it will happen again. Okay. Live now. Taking a look at some trailers. Oblivion. And Rick and Mortem. Then animating and chatting. Come on in. https://twitch.tv. Can I post the short? Is it small enough? The chapter 5 short is out, by the way, in case you did not know. Oh, Blue Sky can post videos. Hell yeah. You liked it? You liked it as in, like, you enjoyed watching it, or you, like, hit the like button? Both? Awesome. I like that. And I like the clarification. Would you like a link, juice box? Okay, Blue Sky's processing the video. Let me just quickly shoot this over to Twitter as well. I'll be able to watch it quick? Sure. Hold on. Let me pop over to my channel, grab the link. It's doing, like, alright. I must finish my video before I fall asleep. That's a struggle. Here you go. I'm not going to pin it. I'm not going to bother. Damn, uploading on Twitter is crazy slow. Okay, well, the post is up on Blue Sky. Blue Sky. Blue Skies. Oh, you know what? I think it's GIFs. I think it's GIFs that can't be uploaded or something. Because I'm sure I've seen videos before. There we go. Thank you. Alrighty. We're listening to Hades music, by the way. Oh, actually, you know what? I should not. Because I constantly get hit by the family jewels, which is a funny sentence to say. But, like, I constantly get content ID'd for family jewels music. So maybe I'll not do Hades today. Just to save me some headache later. Some Hades ache later. What's a funny way to say fall asleep? Hit the sack. What are you doing with a sack? Why are you hitting it? That's rude. If you have a funnier one than that, I will gladly entertain it. But you can't. There's nothing funnier than hit the sack. Hit the sack, Jack! Before I plummet onto the sack? I mean, that's a little wordier. You know what I mean? It's like, hit the sack is so succinct, and it rhymes with Jack. It's got good mouthfeel. Hit the deck, dick. That's alliteration. It doesn't rhyme, though. That's not rhyming. If it doesn't rhyme, then it's a crime. Oblivion. Holy shit. Oh my god. 3 hours after launch, Oblivion has 120,000 concurrent players. Holy moly. Wow. I knew this was going to be popular, but like, that's pretty impressive. If they continue pace with this, like, they're going to have a mill by the end of the day. That's insane. Is it open to all markets yet? I guess game releases aren't really staggered like that. Maj, how does this compare to Monster Hunter? In terms of reception. That's crazy. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of going back and forth. I'm kind of going back and forth on whether or not I want to play it. Because, like, on the one hand, you know, it's an internet phenomena at the moment. I want to be a part of things. But on the other hand, like, I didn't play the original one. But also, like, is that the perfect opportunity then? I don't know. It's tough. It's a toughie. It's a toughie. Monster Hunter hit 1.3 on release according to StreamDB. Much lower review ratio. Well, and also it's only been 3 hours as of 2 hours ago. So we'll have to check back like this time tomorrow or 11 a.m. tomorrow. Is anyone here going to play it? Hey, welcome back, cute wing cat. Long time no see. Is anyone here going to play Oblivion? My mission for tonight has been fulfilled. I shall now loiter in the chat. I appreciate the loitering. You will not. I would not. But could you? You do as you please. No. I'm going to conform and play this game. I'm going to purchase it right now. I don't even know what this game is about. Working on too many things. I know what that feels like. All right, well, since we're already on Oblivion, let's just let's keep going, shall we? So 11 a.m. 11 a.m. today, the Bethesda account and basically any account associated with this property started tweeting out that there's a live stream presentation going on. I tuned in like very, very briefly, very momentarily. I have no idea what they were talking about, but very, very soon after, we got the full announcement that the game itself is out. And here's the trailer. Rated M for mature.
I was born 87 years ago.
As a toddler.
But for all these years...
As a toddler, I had a very deep voice.
This is the 27th of last seed. The year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.
Was that Liam Neeson?
I have seen the gates of Oblivion.
That's the name of the game! Oh, I love when they say the name of the movie.
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
Yo, he took an arrow in the knee. See, I know the way the phrase goes now. You missed it? Go back and watch the transition again? Wait, hold on. I forgot this wasn't YouTube. Transition to what?
On which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning.
Whoa!
Worse is yet to come.
That's pretty sick.
Looks clear.
Except it needed 25 impact frames, so 0 out of 10.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
Me. You know what, Juicebox? I'm right there with you. I got no fucking clue what Oblivion's about.
Here you must find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Whoa! Hold up!
Find him.
I am not rewinding, but
Close shut
you
the
saw that.
doors of Oblivion.
You all saw that. Available right fucking now. Oh, I'm glad it's available on Xbox Game Pass and Series. I'm glad it's available on Steam and PS5 and PC Game. Elder Scrolls? Oh yeah, sorry. We could have established. I knew that this was Elder Scrolls. I should have said that. I thought that was understood, but I now understand that it's not necessarily common knowledge. Mr. Fusroda, is that actually like, is it the same player character as Skyrim? Is that supposed to be the point? I don't know shit. I don't know shit about. Without that, I was so confused. I have no idea. I'm glad we're all major gamers around here, around these parts. All right, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remaster available on Steam, $49.99 USD. Includes story expansion Shivering Isles, Night of the Nine, and additional downloadable content, including the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion remaster. Yeah, I mean, all these screenshots kind of look like Baldur's Gate. I'm not gonna lie, but it looks really good. Looks very high definition, high res. Now, what we did not see really is like that much gameplay, especially like combat stuff. What's Baldur's Gate? Brother. Oblivion Remaster is quite literally a remake, some major details, gameplay touch-up, new leveling system that's between Skyrim and Oblivion, new voices added, and new lines recorded. All OG hilarious lines are back, fully remade visuals from the ground up, all animations remade. Combat has been remade with a new dodge button. Okay, so the rumor that I had heard that this was going to be more Souls-like seems to be true. First-person Souls game? Question mark? That's kind of cracked. For just a shadow drop. Yeah, that's the part of this that I don't, like, fully understand. But also, like, it's not like it's a movie. right? Where like the timing of it does kind of matter. So like a shadow drop game is kind of crazy, but at the same time, like I guess this is a good testing ground to see like if this model works. Because if it does, like if this game is gangbusters, I guarantee you we're going to start seeing more and more shadow drops. Because like, what's the marketing on this? Probably nothing. Probably like next to nothing. So, who knows? I'm sure like Nintendo will probably stick to a traditional advertising format where they like announce the game a couple months in advance, but like if this just drops, this is the only thing I know from Oblivion. If this is Russian Badger, I'm gonna laugh. I don't know who Bacon is, but let's take a look.
Oh, gee. You sure? Okay, well, I'll be hanging around the arena grounds if you need someone to worship the ground you walk on. Bye.
Does he walk off? Oh my god. That's a real fan right there. That's a committed fan. Committed to the bit. Any news on Kirby and the Forgotten Land? Why would there be news on Kirby and the Forgotten Land? They said that they're going to do like an upgraded version with DLC and that's it. Like, what do you mean? Okay, is there anything else in regards to Oblivion that we should look at? I kind of want to see if there's like actual live numbers. Let me pull this up. Oops. I heard there was DLC. Wait, don't tell me. Yeah, it was in the Direct. What do you mean? It was in the Switch Direct. It's not a, well, it is a separate game in the sense that like you'll have to get an upgrade package in order to play. I'm not gonna just go watch the Direct again. I'm not gonna relitigate this. You didn't watch the Direct? Why not? What if this is something you're passionate about? Never mind. I'm not gonna sit here and content police. You love Kirby stuff? The only thing we got Kirby is Forgotten Land is getting like essentially DLC, and Kirby's Air Riders. Gotta buy an upgrade to play the DLC. That's typically how it works. DLC is not usually free. I am uncomfortable. I'm gonna sit down. I know it's early, but I was just working out and moving furniture. Oops. Okay, do we have like live numbers? Concurrent, Oblivion, concurrent players. SteamDB. It is currently at... No, this is the original. Is this the original? Yeah, hold on. This is the original. Hold on. How do I look up? See, this is the problem with remasters. And all that's coming up is the fucking article. What's your source? What's your source, bro? What's your source? Click charts at the top. Charts. There we go. 150K. All-time peak, 150K. Damn. I made it the hell up. Source, I made it the hell up. Bongo Cats is still in, like, the highest. That's fun. Schedule 1. GTA Legacy. Waifu? Idle and Clicker? Oh, no. Binding of Isaac, that's fun. Okay, anyways, seems interesting. I was never like a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls series, but we'll have to keep an eye on it, see how people react to it. Speaking of react, let's take a look at Rick and Morty, why don't we? We have a new trailer for Rick and Morty Season 8. Thanks, Twitter compression. What the fuck? Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? Rick and Morty Season 8. Which season did Evil Morty take over the Citadel? I want to say 5. But that's probably wrong.
Whim.
Rick reminds me of House, weirdly enough. That's so funny.
Your mouth round it.
I mean, that looks pretty good. Certainly much more interesting than the like the episode snippet we got on Thanksgiving. That was not enjoyable. I did not have a good time watching that. But this looks good. I haven't seen past that. It got samey. I like season 7. I like it a lot. Especially the last episode is really good. Would recommend if you feel interested. At least, like, if you don't have to watch the whole season, but like just watch that last episode. I don't mind the new voices. They're fine. Fine with me. Let's take a look at this cool Minecraft animation here. Hapico LB. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, watching shit like this just also infuriates me because it looks amazing. And like this could be official. Amazing. Amazing, dude. It's everything I've talked about. Such a mood. Yeah, I love that they kind of follow an animation philosophy that makes it as if it's like physically bound by reality. You know what I mean? It makes it look like it's stop motion. They don't deform the mesh. I mean, the bend in the knees kind of doesn't count. Because it doesn't deform past this. It's just a single, as if it's like a pre-made piece of plastic. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, there's so much personality that you get out of this, even though it's literally just 3 cubes that slide relative to each other. Like, it's crazy. And you have a smear in there as if it's like the fucking Lego movie. Look at that! Look at that! Amazing. Could you imagine content like this? There's gonna be an animated Minecraft series. Like, we know that's coming. If it doesn't look like this, or not exactly like this, but if it doesn't like have that design philosophy as a movie with a story, it was ass, but it was just a movie. He liked it. But I mean, like, what is a movie? Anyway, that's fine. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So good. Yeah, there's so much personality to this. There's so much fun, whimsy. I love the colors. I love the set design. Even though, like, and here's the thing. This is going to be so, not coincidental. That's the wrong word. This is going to be so hypocritical. Nothing like the word coincidental, but like the mixel doesn't even bother me. The fact that it's just like, you can't have half slabs of dirt, right? They're not the right size. That doesn't bother me as much because I'm a hypocrite. It bothers me. Yeah. It does kind of bother me now that I brought it up. I need to get to watching the Minecraft movie. I mean, you don't have to. Minecraft. Hey, what's up, Laffy Taffy? Long time no talk. I'm confused. Why doesn't he have a big, bushy, unkempt beard? I'm very confused. I love that little dance. It's so cute. Do 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 do. So good. Anyways, is the only reason why the Enderman is purple due to it being sunlight? I would assume, yeah. It's also like a way to differentiate. Like it's a. Excuse me. Just doing my best to save up. It's Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, so dynamic. Just for a bunch of squares. If you were to have this like pitch black, you couldn't have, it would just be a silhouette. Like you wouldn't be able to get defined form. Anyways, enough of just like watching this over and over again on loop. Let's watch this over and over again on loop. Just new, what is this, key visual for penny stocking? Broadcast information every Wednesday, 25. 25? What the fuck is 25? He's not pitch black. He's dark gray with black spots. It's purple to add some color and hue to it. 1 a.m. Why? What? Where do they write it like that? Is that just how 24-hour time works? Every Wednesday from 25? In Japan they do that? But, like, does it mean 1 a.m. on Thursday? Like, what? Every Wednesday from 25. Yes? So Thursday. Thursday at 1. Why would they... Why? I don't know. I know something funnier than 25, 24. Anyways, I don't know if this is like key visual or... This is new, I think. Or it might not be. I don't remember. It's been... Oh, yeah, no, 2010. It's been a long time since I watched penny stocking. Censored version. Get owned. Get owned, syndicated network television. Speaking of Japanese media, new trailer for Junk World indie stop motion feature prequel to Junk Heap in theaters. Usually when stores are open past midnight, they read it as 24-hour plus. That's crazy. I didn't know that. What the fuck? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Hold on, I'm interested. You don't like this? Okay, this is a very interesting vibe, and I'm gonna like go out on a limb and say that this is like intentional, but this is really giving me like early Power Rangers vibes. Like this is there's something about it that's just like it, even though it's all models, it's all like toys, only up type assets. It still feels like a guy in a rubber suit kind of affair, you know what I mean? It radiates that feeling. Wait, what the fuck? That's CG. There's no way. That's CG. That's CG. There's no shot. What is this? What the fuck? Is this a solo production affair? I need to look into this. I'll be real. Junk World. Oh shit, he's doing it twice. There's something like post-apocalyptic worlds have to be done. Looks like claymation. Post-apocalypses can be like kind of hit or miss for me, and I don't really have like definitive metrics as to what hit or misses them. But this is kind of a miss for me. I'm gonna be honest. Like the setting of it. I don't know. Just like they're in like the mountains and stuff. I don't know. There's something about it. I mean, this is amazing, obviously. That's selling me right then and there. But yeah, just I don't know. Like there is kind of like a techie fleshy vibe going on as well. This is an interesting visual, but like I don't know. I feel like I'm looking at this and I'm seeing like Mad Max or whatever. Looks like they wrote the character for World in Mandarin. Well, I mean, it might like mean something else because isn't kanji as a writing system? Yeah. Isn't kanji as a writing system like a loner or something? I don't remember exactly how it works, but and I say loner with full ignorance. Zawardo. It was Japanese. I mean, I'd assume. Is this not Takahide Hori? I mean, that sounds Japanese to me, but I could be wrong. Thought it was Mandarin. Japanese theaters. But, I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Looks cool. I'm interested. I'll probably not see it in theaters, but I'll look into it more. Speaking of Japan, La Terre the Earth, an upcoming anime miniseries by Shoji Kawamori. Macross? I don't know what Macross is. Based on children's book illustrated by Thomas Romaine. Oben Star Racers. This looks cute as hell. Gonna crash the hay. Oh no, don't do that. Don't crash. This looks cute. I wonder if there is a trailer for it. La Terre the Earth. Doesn't look like it so far. Let me open this article and take a look. This is also Zawardo. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be a trailer. That's fine. There can't always be trailers. Whoa. Special part of Devil May Cry episode? What? This doesn't look anything like it. That's fun. I like it when like art styles change like that. Just like partway through. If you have like a flashback or something. Last thing here, Oblivion Shadow drop. Yeah, it's out. It's out today. We took a look at it earlier. Where was? Look at that. Yelena and the Winter Soldier are being added to Fortnite ahead of Thunderbolts. They're taking a new art direction for these guys. Not sure about the art direction, but emotes go crazy. That's insane. This looks gorgeous. They've got like a Telltale game vibe. I dig it. I like it. That was an episode explaining the bad guy's reason and the lady's upbringing. I mean, have you been watching it? Have you been watching Devil May Cry? Patrick, do you want to give us like a brief synopsis? Explain it to me as if I've never played any of the games, because I haven't. Explain it to me as if my only exposure to the series is a Maxor video. Last thing I have, Paramount plans on developing Sonic spin-offs. That's cool with me. I know they're dying for my opinion on this matter. But I'm cool with that. I didn't watch Knuckles. I heard that there was an episode about Shabbat, which is really funny. But yeah, I'd watch a Sonic or a Shadow movie. Maybe not a Tails movie, to be honest. Sorry to all the Tails stands, but you enjoyed the Knuckles show? Why I gotta do Tails like that? I just don't really care. Okay, here's how they make me care. Here's how they make me care about Tails. And it's impossible. Here's how they make me care about Tails, which is impossible. They don't make it techno-babble bullshit gibberish nonsense, right? They actually have him explain actual, like, real physical, scientific, and mechanical physics that actually work in reality. Don't just make it techno-babble nonsense. Oh, I recalibrated the mainframe, and it just, like, it's bullshit. And if that's going to be the solution every time, it just gets boring. You know what I mean? So, like, either put him in a situation where, like, stripped of his abilities, like maybe like send him to a distant planet or like another like dimension or something where none of the rules that he is used to apply, and he has to learn with us how to maneuver this world. Because if he's like supposedly a massive genius, he should be able to, right? So either do that, or you just like go straight up like Mario teaches typing with it, where it's like an educational show, and it's like it's Tails, and he's like teaching the audience about like different things, right? That's the only direction that I think you could take Tails in. Like I don't think Tails as a main character is interesting. He is a sidekick pretty through and through, and I know like that's a lot of his like story points in a lot of media. But like as an action character, he definitely does not work. Because then the solution is always just like he makes a bigger robot or whatever. You know? And I guess you could say like, oh, well, Sonic's solution is he runs really fast. But that's interesting. So I have no problems with that. Tails, but on the show Monster Garage. I mean that, yeah. Tails, but he like fixes up a hot rod every week or something. Saw the entire series, Dante finding out what he is, dealing with both good and bad demons, and questioning what side he'll be on in a nutshell. Thank you for the brief overview. This is what you want? Hi, I'm Tails.
Tails, what you got?
Sonic, I found this, like, used copy of Sims 4.
Tails, what?
What?
Sonic, I found this, like, used copy of Sims 4.
I love that. Actually, you know what? New idea. Tails is actually a dumbass, but no one knows. No one knows that Tails is actually just a dumbass. He's just like successfully been able to convince everyone that he's really smart. So like anytime that they like get into a situation where they're like, oh my god, we need Tails. Like, Tails, what's the solution here? He just has like no proper answer, but they somehow like luck their way into solving it anyways. Perfect. Overconfident dumbass. I love that. Good idea, me. An idea I had all on my own. I love seeing the Sonic and DC collab. Tails, but he is dead, and the show is just about Sonic again. Yeah, no, that's also a good solution. Meow, meow. All right, does anyone have anything else that they want me to look at or talk about? Otherwise, we will move on. Part 2? Hold on. I want my full undivided attention. I love biryani rice. I gotta learn how to make it. Ah! Yummy.
Oh wait, hi Tails. How are you? Hey Amy, I'm great. Do you want to come get in my super cool airplane? No, not at all. It looks really gross. Oh, wait. On second thought, I don't want to be here. No, it's too late. You already made up your mind. I'm not here.
Do they know? Okay, here's something that I was like always confused about. Do they know what's like about to happen? Do they have like a time delay that they're operating off of? Like how do they know that Tails is about to? Have they just played this game so much that they know exactly what's about to happen? That can't be. It's real time, but they know. How do they know? Excuse me. How do they know? Do they have the script in front of them? Are they omniscient? Damn. I almost said Digital Circus. Gaslight District is at 8 mil. Because they played the games, it's improv. I know, I understand that it's improv. I get that. You think you think they wrote this down?
Oh, it looks really gross. Oh, wait. On second thought, I don't want to be here. No, it's too late. You already made up your mind. I'm not here.
I love laughs like that. So good. They must have watched it beforehand. Ooh. Very cool, very cool. Okay. All right. If that's everything, let's jump into animating, shall we? And by animating, I mean probably just like rotating around the same scene for the next 3 hours until I get frustrated. Haha. Ah. Yay. Yay. Pain and suffering, you know it. That's words to live by. Okay, so what I did off stream, I have the mannequins, they have hair, I guess, and the glasses have been textured. The Groucho Marx glasses, I think, look really good. What do you guys think? I like the... I might have to, like, fiddle with this part, because, like, that's not perfect, but also I don't think it matters. Those have names? I mean, yeah. They're named... They're a guy. Groucho Marx was a guy. Like, he was a real person. Learn several new facts here every day. That's me. I'm the several new facts guy. Have I told you the gravity fact? That objects moving in space move at the same rate. They have the same acceleration due to gravity. Aaron G is encyclopedia. He was the man who held the thing. See also Alice Cooper. Hey, what's up, Stefano? Why is Alice Cooper also see also? Do they have Alice Cooper glasses? Yes, the constant G. Oh, Majbit, I have a question. I texted my brother this question, and he's like, dog, this is not something I can answer. So maybe you'll have an answer for it. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me pull up the exact question that I sent him. How's it going? It's going good. How are you? Is that John Nintendo? Not to be confused with G. What's little g? What is that? Okay, so here's what I texted him. I said, I have a question about escape velocity that's been on and off my mind, but I need time to formulate it. He says, whenever you're ready. I respond, so Earth's escape velocity is 11 something kilometers a second, yeah? That means something looking to escape Earth's orbit needs to be going that speed. But like, what if I had something moving straight up, like tangential from the planet's surface, going 1 kilometer a second, but with constant force? Would it escape? Would it still escape the atmosphere? Or would that hypothetical need infinite energy or something? Or like a pulley from the moon or something, same deal, infinite energy? He responds, man, I'm not the guy to answer. I need to brush up on my rotational physics. And I said, fair, just needed to get that written down. I had a cool story idea related to it. So, Majwit, do you have any insight? Define constant force. Like, if you imagine, right, like, if I put this on my hand, it requires force to lift this up, right? So I hypothetically, like, you know, I could keep lifting this up and up and up and up. But, like, eventually, you know, like, what is the point of escape velocity as a concept? You know what I mean? Like, I'm confused about it. Right? So let's do, like, I know the going up with constant force, that doesn't make any sense. Or like it's hard for me to articulate that. So let's go with the other direction. What if I had a pulley on the moon with like a hypothetical infinite, or not infinite, but like a really, really long cable, right? If I had a pulley on the moon and I was pulling something from Earth, but it's only going, like, let's say I had a motor attached to it and it was going 1 kilometer a second or something, right? So a tenth of how fast it needs to go to hit escape velocity or whatever, like, would that work? If so, like, that's something that just left Earth's orbit without hitting escape velocity. So I don't understand what the point of it is. Moon would crash Majora Mask style. I think nothing really escapes. So, like, something on the moon is still within Earth's orbit, I guess, because the moon is in Earth's orbit. But, like, you've got to be able to, like, why do they talk about escape velocity in terms of, like, rocket ships? I just don't understand. What is escape? The moon is attracted to every planet? What is escape velocity? Escape velocity or escape speed is the minimum speed. Hold on. Minimum speed needed for an object to escape from contact with or orbit of a primary body, including ballistic trajectory. Okay. Wait. Hold on. I'm pulling up the Wikipedia page. That was the wrong screen. Everything. All the time. Escape velocity is more accurately described as speed rather than velocity because there's no velocity. Gravitational force between two objects dependent on their combined mass. The speed is also dependent on mass. Artificial satellites. Escape velocity varies. Well, okay, let me phrase this in another way. Right? If I'm Let's do the moon example, right? So here's the Earth, and let's say I have like a big thing attached to a cable that has a pulley on the moon, right? Okay. So I'm here and I've got a big heavy thing, but let's say I'm like super, super buff, right? And I'm super strong and I can pull this pulley, and so it's pulling this thing up off the Earth's surface, right? Does escape velocity factor into this, like, at all? Or am I just, like, making up a problem that doesn't even, like, work here? Well, I mean, I know it doesn't work. But, like, am I just, like, thinking about this the wrong way? Does escape velocity even, like, account for this? When they talk about escape velocity, does that mean, like, are they going, like, the opposite direction of Earth's rotation when they launch rockets? I don't see where it would account. So I guess then that's just what I'm saying. Like, why does escape velocity have to do with rockets? Like, what is... I'm so confused. They are going with the Earth's rotation? Why... Okay. Why is escape velocity... Do you understand orbits? I do. Why is escape velocity important? If you begin... Hold on. What is this? If you begin traveling upwards too slowly, gravity will bring you back down to Earth? So is escape velocity... No. Wait. They're going so fast that they miss the planet and go around? That's a penis you drew? Okay. Okay, yeah, so you're right. So escape velocity doesn't factor into that then. Escape velocity is the required velocity to not get pulled back down to Earth. I see what you're saying. So, like, if I'm going like this, but I'm only going 10 kilometers a second, then I'm not going fast enough and I'll collide. Whoa. Very loud motorcycle. I'll collide with the Earth, but if I'm going 11, that's just enough speed to miss it. That makes sense more? Yeah. I get, yeah, you're right. For some reason, I don't know why, I had it in my head that, like, if I'm going straight up, right, like I'm on Earth and I'm going tangentially upwards, for some reason I'm like, if you're going 10, you're just going to hit like an invisible wall. But if you're going 11, you can break through that. Like that's like the weird sticking point that I had in my head right now. So that's why I was like, that's why I was like, could the pulley system potentially work? I like drawing on this snipping tool. Okay. Also, the story idea that I had for him, the story idea that I told my brother about, I didn't tell him, like, what the idea was. If you're going fast enough, then you will never get pulled back to Earth. The story idea that I had was, like, a hypothetical world where, like, we sail these big, like, space kites. So we have, like, a big... it doesn't actually look like a kite, but we have, like, a big thing sticking off the Earth, and maybe, like, a couple of them, maybe, like, a few of them, and they're, like, sticking off the Earth, right? And they're, like, sailing through space, so we have, like, big shafts that we can, like, send stuff up and down with. But, like, there's a big malfunction, and they, like... the supports that, like, hold them up, it, like, slices through the Earth. Because, like, the support can't hold it up, and so, like, this starts going this way, and then it just, like, slices through the Earth. And then it's like a post-apocalypse. A thing that I don't like. A thing that I'm, like, half and half on. Anyways, that was enough weird digression. Let's get into actual animating here. And by animating, I mean set design, because I'm still very far away. Did I answer your question? Yes. You illuminated the fact that I had no idea what I was talking about. Which is exactly what I needed. Just what I needed. So thank you. These are fine. Like, it's the problem with this is it's gonna have like an outline. So I might just have to, like, render them with inverse hull and then not render them with freestyle. So we'll see. What is next step here? Next step here is let's get the whole scene, like, fully laid out, because I kind of jumped the gun with texturing, and that's, like, making me lose my mind a little bit. Also, if I start getting, like, frustrated, I'm gonna, like, pivot to something else. Just, like,
Is cookie.
because I don't know, something about this set design one is, like, bugging me. Mostly because I also, like, I don't know how the characters are going to interact with this scene. So I still have that to figure out. I get frustrated very easily. Now I want space kites to be real. Yeah, because the idea would be like, you know how we want to make like moon bases because launching a spaceship from the moon would be easier than from Earth. So I was thinking it would be like a similar thing. Oh, the motorcycle's back. I was thinking like this could be a similar thing. There exists a thing like a light sail. Are light sails like tethered to Earth still though? Because I was thinking it's like, it essentially is like a super lightweight elevator that you can like send stuff up and down on. No, it's a way of propulsion. What is this? Austin Powers. If that, yeah, that's what I just drew. Okay, so there's like a bunch of glasses. I guess I could just like array them. Yeah, the only problem is like they're going to start intersecting with the wall. Unless I do something about it. Background set. You're thinking of a space elevator type thing? Yes, but instead of being like a big rigid structure, it would essentially just be like a solar sail with a cable attached to it that we can like send stuff up and down on. Like as if it's like a ski lift into space. Less of a space elevator and more of a space ski lift. Which is admittedly harder to say. Is this a background set that you're building? Yes, this is for the animation. This is the audio.
Is Kokichi a Buster Keaton fan?
Buster Keaton.
Yeah, always got those like Groucho glasses.
Oh yeah. I didn't see him up there.
I guess I should have said Groucho Marx.
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. They're more Groucho.
Yeah.
Wait, the Groucho glasses are more of a Groucho thing.
Buster Keaton's worn them once, right?
I knew where you were going with it.
I'm also like kind of intimidated with how long it is. This is a 20-second clip, like 20 seconds on the dot. So I'm just like, oh my god, I'm going to be animating this forever. But it'll never get done if I keep having an attitude like that. So I just gotta fucking like do it. I just gotta do it. I just gotta do it. And that's like my biggest problem. Is I'm really bad at just doing it. You know, someone's just gotta do it. Will someone put on a pair? Yes, I'll have like a pair. I'll probably have a pair just like on the counter here because like having them reach up to get it might be like a little hard to do. Hard to do. Sorry, I need to calm down a little bit. Let's get the music back. I also got to learn how to like, you know, time and place. No one giving any piggies? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Explain. What? It's my thoughts exactly. Piggyback? Why would what? Why would they be giving a piggyback? Time and place what? It just meant like, you know, I gotta get serious. I gotta like work on stuff. I gotta get some work done. That's why. I might bring like an elliptical up here and do like cardio streams. Not cardio streams, but just like maybe sometimes I want to play like Sekiro, but I'm doing cardio while I'm playing Sekiro. And every time I die, I have to like go up a level. I have to like up the resistance. But maybe not Sekiro because I've already beaten it like 7 times. Okay, that's it for, I think, geometry. I think that's all the geometry. Gonta being a chariot. Gonta being a chariot. Silver chariot. Do I kind of want to zoom the camera in, but like it also means that like this is not. But whatever. Although if I zoom in, then you get to see how terrible these fucking hair and mannequin models are. Would he be the horse or the chariot itself? Only time will tell. He could be both. He can do it. I believe in him. He can do anything he sets his little mind to. What's next step here? I guess, I'll just start texturing. Mannequin. I don't know how to spell. How's your site? I mean, I haven't had it like tested in a long time, but last I tested it was 2020. The vision, not the year. Although I'm like way older, so who's to say? Good. Yeah, I don't need glasses. I don't think. I don't know. Sometimes I have trouble like focusing, but that's more just like a lazy thing. Like when I let my eyes unfocus, it's just like, oh, so relaxing. I don't have to worry about looking at anything right now. I can just like sit and it be as if I'm like asleep. I got an eye appointment tomorrow. My right eye is seeing double vertically. Damn, that sucks. Hopefully they figure that out. What is that? Like, what's the working theory on that? What do you think is going on? Multiply. You also have an eye appointment tomorrow? That's so weird. I had a coworker with an eye appointment today. Very bizarre. Everyone's getting their eyes checked. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I have to get my... Maybe I should get my eyes checked. For now, layer weight. Ooh. Too much Diablo 2. The way the text moves is really hard on the eyes, I think. Is this like the first time you've encountered something like this, though? I want this to be inverted. Is that weird? Oh, no, that's perfectly normal. Because that's exactly the look I was going for. Amazing. No, I've had it happen before. Oink? What is oink? Are you playing Minecraft right now? I'm gonna be so jealous if you are. No, I stopped. Well, why the hell would you stop? Bro, if I had the choice to be playing Minecraft right now, that's all I'd be doing. I'd be doing. Everyone else was off the server. My eyesight is too good, but at the same time, it's bad enough to need glasses. What do you mean too good? What does that mean? Bro, I can see shit that's like not even in front of me. I can see through walls. It's like really bad. All ran out of glass? What does that mean? You speak in code, Michael. I gotta say. It's very interesting. I use glass for my diamond hunting. Okay, explain. In what regard do you use glass? How does glass aid in your diamond hunting? Okay, this is going to be actually like a really interesting exploration. Excuse me, because I want to try and get like a swirly thing going on with the afro. The lowest prescription I can in my right eye, and I need to lower to see things better. Wait, what? Is that a thing? I get sand, make glass, and I place glass all over lava pools to see if there's diamonds nearby. Can't you just like take all the lava out with a bucket? I'm right in the fucking middle. Distortion is like kind of there, but like it's not exactly what I wanted. I want it like swirly. I gotta figure out how to, maybe if I use like a Voronoi. No, it's not quite there. Maybe Voronoi mixed with a noise. If I like take this and I mix it, that would take forever. The glass is quicker. I've never used that method. You could also use like flint. If you just like place flint over the entirety of the pool and then dig the way out. That way it's kind of reusable. Back in my day, we strip mined. It's called gravel. That's what I meant. You know, half of flint and steel. Ho hum. Where was I? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oink. Subtract. How to make swirl? How to make procedural? It's Spot from the Spider-Verse. Procedural swirl noise texture. No, those aren't right. Procedural nodes. No, none of those are right. You want curls? Yeah. I guess I should write curl. Procedural curls. Shader nodes.
In this Blender beginner tutorial, I will show you the basics of how to use Blender's
God damn it. I wish I was this fucking good. Look at these. They're so good.
procedural shader nodes. So this tutorial is
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so good.
So I'm going to show you the very, very basics of
That's cool as
procedural
fuck.
nodes in Blender, and we're going to be creating a very simple.
God damn it, dude. I'm so fucking jealous of talent. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. If I do, okay, let's start over. Let's take you. Let's see what we can do with you. What is this? What is this one? What is this one? What is this one? Okay, I think... Ooh. Is this an actual tutorial or just telling you just do it better like this? No, the whole point of that video is to be like, look how fucking amazing I am and how bad you are. Geometry. Let's see what we can do with mixing these. Vector math. Victor math. Can I do what if we do like a dot product? Let's see what happens if we do, well, let's see what these are. That you true normal incoming. Whoa. I guess normal. Position normal. Sure. That doesn't do anything that I need it to do. Let's do cross product. That's something different than dot product, as I've found out. Okay, so if we pump that... Excuse me? What? What are we excusing you for? You recently found that out? No. I didn't recently find that out. Just like, you know, it's not always been in my lexicon. I might have used to think that they were the same thing. And had been very confused when they weren't. Let's try subtract. Modulo. Not awful. Like, it's not amazing, but... Oh, weird. Oh, yeah, it's pretty bad, actually. I was like, it kind of looks pretty decent from up here, but when you zoom in a little bit... When you zoom in just a wee bit... So, maybe not modulo. Subtract, I don't know. Bro, hello? Like, I can see it so perfectly in my head, and it doesn't look like this. But, you know what? I think I can live with that. You know, it's like kind of hair-like, I guess, a little bit. I do want to put it through a mapping, though. And just stretch it out the Z. Or at least try to. It does look like a wig. Are you just being nice? I don't know. Okay, what does it look like if I just do this? Yeah, it just looks the same. I didn't do anything. It literally, if anything, it looks better like this. I'll just do this. I'll just do this. Everything I just did is, like, useless for no reason. I love being an artist. Yeah, it literally looks better just like this. I guess I can also, like, because it's little, it's like individual strands, individual fibers. Oh, that's what it should be. Hold on. Let's try a wave texture. With this at 1. Okay. Doesn't really look like strands the way I was hoping it would. What does this look like on its own? Ooh. What is spherical? Spherical! That's kind of cool, actually. Just, like, on its own. Nah, don't mess with it. It's fine. It works. It works. But what I wanted to do is big bumps. Little bumps and big bumps. Why don't you add a detailed noise with a broader noise? That's actually what I was just about to do. When are you going to make fun stuff we can do with channel points? When I'm not constantly worrying about animating. Probably. Unless I forget. In which case, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, my friends. In the year 2027? Maybe. We can aim for it. We can. That's our goal. No, listen, guys. As much as we meme, you know, it's just 5 more weeks. We know for a fact it's 5 more weeks until they're done, and hopefully not that much longer until I'm done. Ooh! OMG, 5 more weeks? I know! Isn't great. Unless they, like, for some reason take a break halfway through. Wouldn't that be crazy? They are absolutely not going to play Ultra Despair Girls. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Maybe, I think Danganronpa S is way more likely. Just like the normal-ass dating simulator. Whoa. Whoa. Is it optical illusioning for anyone else? Whoa. Thanks, Windows Defender. Oh, wait. It's not optical illusion. It's literally just perspective. Artist discovers perspective. Whoop. 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 I saw people complain on Facebook about Danganronpa. I could see the prophecy Ryoma was talking about from this wig. Okay, so we got this, and then we go here, but set this to overlay and make this darker hair. And I also want to add, let's see, displacement. Let's see if we can maybe make this work. So put this into here and put this into here. It's not going to do anything immediately. Clown wig. I'm just doing whatever's in the thing, man. So this isn't doing anything immediately, but if I add a layer weight, there we go, I think. I do feel like they'll play Despair Girls. Yeah, no, I don't agree. I don't think it's gonna happen. What happens if I invert this? I don't know what, like, physically makes more sense. Maybe facing is the wrong one, because I want it to be, like, edge lit. But, like, not center lit. I don't know. I'll try both of them, I guess. It's going to be from a single static shot, so it doesn't really matter how the light plays with it, as long as it just looks good in camera. By the way, it's fine if they don't play Ultra Despair Girls, because I'm going to do it myself eventually. Thanks for dropping by, Majwit. Have a good one. Oops, I broke YouTube chat. Okay, I fixed it. Sometime in the future, maybe in 2 or 3 years. That's really planning ahead. What are we doing here? I mean, that kind of makes it pop a bit. Papa. That does the opposite of making it pop. Let's see what this one looks like. I think I actually like the facing a little bit more. Or do I? Why is facing so much darker? Weird. Or Fresnel, I mean. What do you guys think? Fresnel or facing? This is facing. This is facing. This is Fresnel. The Fresnel is a little bit darker. What does it look like in the render? I mean, it looks pretty good. Just all things considered, that looks pretty good. Let's see what it looks like with the ambient occlusion. Multiplier. Maybe with the multiply we do facing because it's like already making it darker. Yeah, I mean, it's just making the whole thing darker. So, you know what? I might actually take the multiplier out and just go with this, and then just go with this. Yeah, that looks way better. Is the cope that I'm telling myself. That wasn't cope. Okay. I think it looks good. I'm glad you like it. Add you, and you. There we go. 2 afros. Also, I kind of want to give, like, this is so overkill, but I kind of want to give the mannequin like a styrofoam feel. And I can very easily do that like this. Voronoi. Set to object, and then distance to edge. Smooth F1. No. Maybe it was distance to edge. Man. Rank this all the way like that. And then just pop this on overlay. Or multiply? Probably overlay. Well, no, because the white's going to affect it. Maybe multiply. All right. There's that detail that you're probably literally not even going to be able to see from the camera. Yep, I was right. You won't be able to see it even from the camera. Why is it putting like a little dot on their noses? That's really weird. This might be one that I just like, I have to hand draw the outlines or something like that. All right, how the fuck am I going to do the hair? Let's start with ambient occlusion. Okay, and then let's toss in some noise just as a baseline. I might actually just like leave it at that if it looks fine, like passable. Hello? Oh, okay, there we go. I was very confused. Okay. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, that's also kind of probably just cope, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying its company. It needs more darker areas. How do I do that? Displacement. Oh, that's why it makes it so dark, is because of the ambient occlusion. Oh. Okay, let's try and do it without it. Layer weight. Hey, welcome, Maddie. Good morning. How you doing today? How you doing in what I assume is freaking beautiful Japan? Whoa, okay. Good, I'm so happy I didn't miss stream. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. Maybe make it brighter. I'm gonna make it brighter. Looks stupid. Uh-oh. Okay, phew. Leaving in 3 days, I'm kind of sad, but also happy to go back home. Yeah, I can understand that. Need to buy more stuff. Yeah, when I go to Japan, I swear to God, I'm showing up with one outfit, and I'm buying a suitcase there. Like, it's just gonna have to be that way, man. Like, there's no way. I'm sure there's so much stuff that I'm gonna fucking just need to get. I have like no room, so it's hard. I'm gonna couch surf when I'm there. Dude, oh my god, vlog series where I just fucking backpack my way from one end of the country to the other. Oh, so sick. My mom got ducks. What does that mean? And name them all without you? That's rude. Yo, tell your mom that's rude. I think the afro, 10 out of 10. I mean, I think it's a 10 out of 10. The other hair sucks. Stupid. The hairline's too bad. But whatever. It'll do. It'll dooby-doo. Chicory Boston and Quaker Jamal. What? Oh, Quackers Jamal. DuckTales, woo. Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo. Okay, that'll have to be good enough. Also, what is going on with their noses? Why is it like that? Okay, next thing is, I guess, like the surface that they're all sitting on. Tales of daring, do bad, and good. No ponytails or cottontails. No ducktails. I don't understand. Oops. Whoops. Whoops. Would have been awesome to name them after Donald Duck's little nephews. Countertop. Countertop. I counter your top. Ambient. Ambience. It's the ambience. Call the ambulance. Multiply. Okay, and then you know, a little bit of noise makes everything better in stormy weather. Whatever weather, we're together. And why not one final gradient just to, well, doesn't really need it actually. Oh, Maddie, how much of this clip have you seen? Do you know what clip we're doing? Do you need me to play it from the top? From Ini de Beninging? You haven't heard the clip either? Oh, okay, so I'll just play it from the start for both of you. The both of yous.
Is Kokichi a Buster Keaton fan?
Buster Keaton.
Yeah, always got those like Groucho glasses.
Oh yeah. I didn't see him up there.
I guess I should have said Groucho Marx.
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. They're more Groucho.
Yeah.
Wait, the Groucho glasses are more of a Groucho thing.
Buster Keaton's worn them once, right?
I knew where you were going with it.
I like the shadow. The shadow is kind of interesting. What does this look like that? Okay. I guess there's no difference between 2 and 3 here. Yeah, 2 is, or 2, yeah. Tortuga. And then this is what it looks like without them. That's kind of interesting, actually. But that's the way to go. Anyways. Buster Keaton. Okay, let's do the jackets, shall we? Okay, so this... Whoa. This is really going to lean on Fresnel. Oh, really? Oh, okay, yeah. Mix. Mix and match. This one is going to be like on the white side. Can you play... Bro. Oh, also the YouTube chat is cut off. What's going on here? Why is YouTube chat cut off? That makes me angry. Is it cut off here? It is! Dude, that pisses me off. You cut it? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why on earth would you do that? What is it? Third-party cookies blocked. Is that why? Aaron be angry? I'm always angry. Crop. Bottom. Sorry? I forgive you this time. So clip. Hey, you don't get to make demands here. You don't get to make demands after cutting the chat like that. But here you go.
Is Kokichi a Buster Keaton fan?
Buster Keaton.
Yeah, always got those like Groucho glasses.
Oh yeah. I didn't see him up there.
I guess I should have said Groucho Marx.
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. They're more Groucho.
Yeah.
Wait, the Groucho glasses are more of a Groucho thing.
Buster Keaton's worn them once, right?
I knew where you were going with it.
Is Kokichi a Buster Keaton fan?
Did you get it that time, Maddie? Or do I need to play it one more? One more fucking time. One more turpentine. How are we doing this? What do you mean? Like, how's the clip gonna play out? I forget what character we decided. I was going to my rook. I wasn't here. Tomb. Room. Ambient occlusion. How was your day? It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I didn't really have to do any dishes today, which is pretty sweet. I love that. I love when that happens. That's a jacket. That is a jacket. And then there's going to be a green jacket and a red jacket. Hell yeah. I love the sort of clips because it makes it look like just friends. Going to the next location today. That's exciting. Let's also do some noise. Let's make some fucking noise. Okay, and then so this can have jacket. And then this has gray. I'm not Avdol, I'm gray Avdol. Green jacket. I don't want to go on that plane. I feel nauseous just thinking about it. I haven't been on a plane in like 3 years. Isn't that crazy? Red jacket. Red 5, red jacket. Okay, now the coat hangers are just going to be like a standard, nothing special. Hanger. Ah. Can I just get away with doing a flat color? By God, I think you might. No, I need to put ambient occlusion. I just gotta put ambient occlusion in it. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. Mix. Mix, 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 mix. Bought a fedora as a joke and has been wearing it every day. Listen, it starts as a joke, and then it very much is not a joke. It very much becomes not a joke after... Very, very quickly, it becomes not a joke. It becomes a personality. Meet the personalities inside of your head. Ooh. Okay, coat hanger is finito. Except the ambient occlusion is kind of cooking the shading, but whatever. I actually don't care. I do not care. It bothers me a lot, and that one's still green. Aw, man. I can't just apply to all of them? I gotta be able to. There's no way. There's no way. Library. File. Asset browser. Wait, what? No way. Since when? Okay. I figured it would be too easy to just do that. Unless... Okay, yeah. It's too easy to do that. Unless... Set her curve... Herber. Attach hair... Okay, wait. Let me try... I want to try something. Attach hair curve. Curl hair curve? No, okay. Okay, no. It's not just a simple... I'd have to look into this. Generate hair curves? Is Michael here? Yeah, in the Twitch chat. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, no, it didn't work. Hair attachment info, interpolate hair, redistribute curve. Roll curves, normals, unassigned, all. Asset browser, outliner. No. File browser? No. Asset browser, spreadsheet. Python editor. Is there no, like, preferences? No, that's not it. Outliner. Blender file. Materials. Material. Okay, can I just do this? Can I drag and drop? Oh, I can. Awesome. Material. No, that's the wrong material. Can I select multiple of these? Okay, and then Alt hanger. No. Hanger Alt. Shit. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do it one by one. But at least it's like a little bit faster if I visually have a drag and drop method. Drag and drop. There we go. Okay, all the hangers have been applied. So now this like front mahogany part. Mahogany. Mahogany. A mahogany. All right, I'm gonna run an ad break. How does that sound? Now that everyone's collected in the YouTube chat, I'm gonna run an ad break. But if you want to not see the ads, you can subscribe over on twitch.tv/RNGisme, or you could gift a sub, or you could subscribe with Twitch Prime, which is when you connect your Amazon account to your Twitch account. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, yeah. How do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? F you. All right, here's an ad. I hate you? Okay. Hey, listen, one of us is in Japan right now, so that's all I'm gonna say. And it's not me. Oh, never mind, I didn't get an ad. It must be because you're in Japan right now. Haha, joke's on you. Yeah, joke's on me, man. I'm not going to be able to feed my family this week. Haha, joke's on me. It's a very serious thing I shouldn't joke about. Mahogany. I don't know how to spell, so I'm just going to do it. Is it mahogany? Mahogany. Oh, I was very close. There's just an extra H that doesn't need to be there. No, wait, it's It's mahogany. Meow. Yummy ice cream sandwich. Ice cream and sprinkles. Hotels from Capsule Corporation. Yeah, they put you in the hotel and then they shrink the capsules back down to capsule size. And you're just trapped in there forever. Like it's the hotel from Chainsaw Man. Meow. Meow. I love the frantic energy of this track. Oh shit, I just realized we need to do a community game day this weekend. But how are we going to do that? How are we going to do community game day? Maybe if you guys are okay with it, we might put off community game day until the game is done and then just do like a couple of them. How do you guys feel about that? What? No, just because like I want to be on top of this. I want to be on top of this, like, because the weekends are going to be for animating, unlike the weekdays, which are for animating. But like weekends are a better time for people to join in on the community game day. What about the weekends? What does that mean? Like the not strong ones? What do you mean weekends? Week. Yeah, that works. Work it. Work, and then in parentheses, work. This has to be countertop. Countertop. Weekends are for animating, weeks are for animating. So what do we do on the weekends? Probably some more animating. There's just a lot of animating to do. Always, at all times. Because this is the hell that I've chosen for myself, unfortunately. Okay. Phew. For you. We gotta do something during the weekends. Probably animating. Because this is the hell that I've chosen for myself. There we go. There we go. There we go. White. Ambient occlusion. We could have the day of intros. What does that mean? Intro days? Day of intros. I don't know what you mean by that. Do you really need weekends for animating when you have weeks and weekends for it? Yes. I need to always be constantly animating, because if I'm not always constantly animating, then I'll just always be constantly animating. What do you not understand about this? It's a very simple concept. Guys, I told you 5 weeks and then I'm fucking free. Okay? 5 more weeks and then I'm fucking free from this prison. Aaron's execution always animating? No, that's what my tombstone is going to say. Always animating, never a fan of his work. Until they play Despair Girls, which they're not going to do, probably. Most likely not. I'm not resolving to be animating Danganronpa S. I'm just being straight up. I ain't resolving to nothing. Nope. Can't get me to do it. Maybe one here or there. Why would my tombstone have a cross on it? What's up, Hellborn? What bit are we doing? Glasses. Groucho Marx glasses. I'll play the audio for you in just a sec. Groucho Marx. Pick up the chains. Doodly 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 doo. Yummy. What is your opinion on the Pope being dead? What the fuck? Why do you care about my opinion on that, bro? I'm an animator. I'm a stupid animator. And I'm Jewish. I mean, he seemed cool. He seemed chill. It sucks. He seemed dope as fuck. But that's crazy. Like, it's not... I'm not uninformed about world events and whatnot, but it's just like, why do you care what I say? Oh. What am I aiming for here? What are you doing? Wonder what the characters will be in this animation. I think we discussed it the other day, but I can't remember. You can't even see this part, so I'm just gonna leave it. You can't even see these parts either, so I'm just gonna leave that. All right, so it's just the back wall then that's left to texture here. Wall. Maybe the two main characters, except they wear wigs. Will you wear wigs? Can I have the audio? Sure. Sorry. I forgot. I forgot.
Is Kokichi a Buster Keaton fan?
Buster Keaton?
Yeah, always got those like Groucho glasses.
Oh yeah. I didn't see him up there.
I guess I should have said Groucho Marx.
Yeah,
fan.
yeah, they're more Groucho.
Yeah.
Wait, the Groucho glasses are more of a Groucho thing.
Buster Keaton's worn them once, right?
I knew where you were going with it.
Is Kokichi?
There you go. There you go. Yes. 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 And if your roommate walks in, say fuck off. This is dog pat time. And you don't have a passport. He says something dumb like, I don't need a passport for municipal interstate travel. This is a sovereign city-state. Like the Vatican. So kiss the ring, motherfucker, and I'll let you stay and bet this dog with me in the back room of this weak-ass party. Sorry, I'm just in my own little head right now. Don't you dare try to talk to me while we pop this dog and your roommate agrees. Silently we pattern harmony until I say Greg. What is bro going on about? It's a Tom Cardy song. Wikipedia of the Vatican. Where did I go wrong? Are you moving the camera to the glasses, or did you just animate that? I move it to the glasses every time because I'm trying to emphasize, like, these are the Groucho Marx glasses. Look at his schnoz. That's a different song, Maddie. That's a different song from the song that I'm singing. Here's the song and the songs I'm singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, say ooh. What's the bit? I feel like I remember a bit where Dan is like singing a song and it ends with like there's something in blue. What's that bit? I can't remember. The terror in blue. Something in blue. Or in the moon? I can't remember. And I can't be bothered to remember. Mostly because I've like tried looking it up and I couldn't find it. Blue. Yeah, no, it's gone. I've been trying to find a bit that they did where they said, "Hey guys, a little Google maybe." That I feel like that's really recent. Like, was Aaron like ranting about AI or something, like 2 or 3 episodes ago? That seems like a really, really recent bit. I think it was in Nagito's voice, but I forget. Okay, well, if it was Nagito, then obviously it was not that recent. But I feel like they did the... I feel like I remember a Google-related thing recently. Like in the last week or so. Within the last week. Zip. Zip, 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 zip. No Google. I know, but I feel like I remember them talking about, like... Was it Fugle? What is Fugle? I remember the rant about smart TVs, which is fucking valid, by the way. Oh my lord. I had to fiddle with a smart TV for work the other day. Worst experience of my life, bro. And it was exactly what Aaron experienced. Maybe they've got a Samsung TV, because that's what it was. But like, it just kept being like, I plugged the computer in, I plugged the laptop in, and also, to be fair, it was a Mac, and I don't love Mac OS for very, you know, it just feels like the operating system is not designed to be used beyond, you know, fucking fiddling with a browser or whatever. But like, I plugged the laptop in, and it like popped up on screen for a second, and then it immediately switched back and it was like, oh, you're trying to plug in a computer? Hit the button that says it's computer mode. But also, it didn't have a remote. It just had a single button on the TV itself. So it was like, hit the button 17 times or whatever. And then I did, and it just like kept flickering back and forth, being like, oh, you plugging in a computer, you got to set it to computer mode. And it's like, brother, HDMI as a standard has existed for fucking 20 years, if that. Might be like 30. HDMI. Just take the display, bro. Like, it can't be that difficult. Designed 22 years ago. Oh my god. It's just so fucking infuriating, bro. I got a dumbass TV right next to me, actually. This is a TV. This fourth monitor is a TV. And like, yeah, I have to turn it on by hand. It doesn't like wake from sleep. That's fine. It's just so like, what did this TV get right that modern fucking TVs can't? Infuriating. Aaron is 100% justified in that rant. 150 billion%. Wait, you actually got the fourth monitor? It's a TV, but I am gonna put a monitor there eventually. I'll replace it. Like it's a really crappy 1080p TV. But yeah, I've got 4 monitors right now. Do you want to know what's on them? It's so on the monitor to my right is background music, OBS, and both chats. The monitor under me, the drawing tablet, is stream monitoring. So this is Twitch, this is YouTube. I can see the streams. The monitor, my main monitor, is the one you can see, which is Blender. And then the monitor to my left has the reference image that I'm using to create this background. So all 4 monitors are currently being used. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's funny, like explaining this to someone who doesn't know that it's a surprising number of people just don't know that computers can have more than one displays, which is really funny to me. And so like explaining this to someone like that is just like it's like blowing their mind, right? Because you're like, oh yeah, I can have like multiple windows up on multiple displays, and they're like, I can't even like think of how many things I could like fill that with. Like I don't understand. Red wall. You know, sometimes being a very tech literate person is a blessing and a curse, but mostly a blessing. It's pretty freaking sweet. It's also a very expensive hobby. I was in Canada Computers the other day getting some like cables and shit, and they had the 50 series cards, and the 5080 was like $2,200. Holy moly. Yep. I'm not upgrading my graphics card anytime soon, that's for sure. Although I do kind of want it. But $2,200. Oh my lord. Like what are they going for right now in the States? 5080 US pricing. Yeah, 5080 is supposed to be like $1,000 US. PNY 5080 goes $999, $11.99 for ARGB, $12.49 for whatever. Okay, so like why is it fucking $2,000 up here? The hell is happening? Should I make this a pegboard? I could very easily make this a pegboard. Let's try it. Let's see what this looks like when we pegboard. Excuse me, what? Pegboard. Nothing weird about that. Explain, tell me you're very, very online without telling me you're very online. Ah, the problem is it changes depth, so I'll have to do it with UV, but it's not unwrapped. Oh, it is unwrapped. Okay, never mind. Never mind. There we go. Pegboard. Peggy Carter. Peggy Hill. Peggy Hill versus Peggy Carter. There's a death battle for you, Michael. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why isn't this working? Huh? What? Why isn't this doing anything? What? This isn't... What? Okay, those all work. Why isn't... What is happening? Okay, I guess. I don't know. It works, so who cares? Okay, pegboard. Set? Is that the set design? Okay, these can't be rendered with freestyle. Unrender it. Yeah, the problem is they're gonna lose. Well, no, it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, I'll have to like composite that after. It'll be a little annoying, but should be fine. Okay, so oh no, I forgot this part. This like little board here that can just use the hanger. Hanger. Rack. I guess the hangers actually should be a little bit more like that. All right, all bite. What's next? Tsumugi. Tsumugi Shuichi. Tsumugi Shuichi and Korekio. That's who's going to be in this one. Riff tracks? What's riff tracks? Oh my god, is that music making? I'm so down if that's what it is. What is this? What? Rift Tracks the game?
Hey everyone, Mike Nelson. I'm pleased to announce that Rift Tracks has teamed up with the makers of What the Dub to bring you Rift Tracks the Game, a multiplayer party game that lets you riff with the best of them. Grab your friends and make fun of some of the worst cinematic abominations ever created. Featuring over 250 movie clips from Rift Tracks classics such as Roller Gator, Attack of the Super Monsters, and Plan 9 from Outer Space. Featuring 2 exciting ways to play. Write your own riff and watch your comedy genius.
Maybe. If I have to buy it, maybe not. Tsumugi, Korekio, and Shuichi, thank you. Thank you for reminding me of literally what I just said. It's very appreciated because I did forget. This hair also has to be a separate color. Can we have the zip on Correcchio's mouth emoting as if it was his mouth? I haven't been doing that. He's also not going to say anything. I'm just doing it to satisfy the poll. The poll that Daylight put in the... The poll that Daylight put in the Discord. I'm nothing if not a people pleaser. Okay, I'm gonna rotate these because I don't want it looking like head on. Woo! Woo! Back with a popsicle. You fired and you missed and you fired and you fired again. You fired. You missed both times. Michael, Daylight is what her YouTube username is. Do you not find it confusing that I call you Michael instead of Kirumi Lover 123? Only stick around for a little under an hour, but I'm here. Hey, welcome, Baz. Welcome. Did you pass out in the snow? Is it snowing in Japan? Is it snowing in Mount Fuji? On Mount Fuji. Bam, bam. Vibrating my teeth. Mario Kart music incredibly based. Are you excited for Mario Kart Worlds? Are you gonna get a Switch too? It's been like 80s all week. Heck yeah, I'm excited. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Absolutely do plan to get a Switch too. I'm excited for all of us to play in free roam mode. Yeah, that'll be community game day for sure. Except we're not gonna like call it that anymore. After the animations are done. Oh, it's 1:30 a.m. Sorry to keep you up. But I appreciate you stopping by, Stefano. The cow will be my new go-to character. Good night, everyone. What will we call him? Just like game day. Like, we'll just play video games sometimes. Sometimes I'll play single-player games. Sometimes I'll play multiplayer games. But, like, community game day right now is just to be, like, a reward for finishing a chapter. Except this one. We won't be a community anymore. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. I'm abolishing the community. Okay, let me grab a render. My underarms have always been so pale. I love Mario. He's my favorite little guy. I love Mario music. Banger? Yeah. I love Mario music. We'll call them Airheads Fun Day. Yeah, that's a great name. Really rolls off the tongue. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end of the night. I went through a Mario hallway and they played music based on where the picture was. Hyrule Circuit is an awesome course. I don't think I got... Was the Zelda DLC free? Because I don't know if I ever had it. Did they do it for Ultimate? Or not Ultimate. That's it. Smash Bros. Deluxe? Did Mario Kart 8 Deluxe have the Zelda DLC? The Zelda DLC wasn't free on the Wii U, but it was free on the Deluxe? Okay, well, there you go. I think I did have it then. Oh! The Mario Kart 8, like, booster packs or whatever, that comes with Nintendo Online, right? Because I have Nintendo Online now. So I can booster course packs. Many dislike the additional content for the game. No? No? NSO exclude. That's what I meant. I have that one. I have that one. Show my support. Super chat. Wait, can I buy a super chat in my own chat? That's funny. What's the other one? Super sticker. Yo, $50? What's the most expensive one? Are you desperate? Yes. What do you mean? You didn't get an ad, so obviously I'm desperate. Maddie didn't get an ad, and so I'm going hungry this month. You just got one? Like just now? That's weird. I don't know why you would. I didn't hit the ad button yet. Do I have a flip sprite for... Oh, I don't have a flip sprite for this guy. I do have a flip sprite for Tsumugi, though. Okay, let's quickly make a flip sprite for Kareki, whatever. He's not symmetrical. Rock Mountain with rock music. Who would have guessed? A flip for Cork. Baz, you seem to have your finger on the pulse when it comes to video game music. Is there a video game soundtrack that you'd like us to take a look at? Because I feel like we always listen to the same stuff. Perfectly content with Mario music? I guess that's fair. Okay, so this has to go on the other layer. Does anyone remember where we landed with this vis-a-vis if this is a Nazi symbol or something? I can't remember how that conversation went. Look at me, of course I like Mario stuff. Okay, is there a Mario game that we should maybe, like, look into? I don't think I was around when you made the sprite. It kind of is, but the way you drew it is not. Okay, so you're saying we avoid me having drawn a Nazi symbol because I'm bad at art. Okay. I can live with that. How about Odyssey? Does Mario Sunshine have good music? Because we've done Mario Galaxy, and we're doing Mario Kart. I guess we've done Mario Wonder as well. Right? I think, or you know what? Here, let's do Mario Wonder. I haven't played it in a while, so I'm nostalgic. Mario Wonder, best music. Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG, blah, 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 blah. You love the Mario Wonder soundtrack? I can't believe I 100%ed that game and then haven't touched it in fucking like 2 years. When did it come out? October 2023. So yeah, it's been a year and a half. I 100%ed it and then I haven't touched it since. You guys really want Mario RPG? Let's do a little bit of this one and then we'll do Mario RPG. Unless I forget. Da-do-do-do-do-do. Da-do-do-do-da. Da-do-do-da-do-do. Da-do-do-do-da. I guess this should be more in the center. Like that. Oh, and it's got a flip. It's got a flippy flip. Okay, that's asymmetrical element numero uno, as they say in Spanish. Numero uno. Ginro and ginro. How's Dr. Stone, Maddie? Gotta go for now? Okay, never mind. We can talk about it another day. Timing. Timing's everything. Timing's what you really need to master as a comedian. And I feel like I have. Blam, 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 blam. Yep. Yep. Oops. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. Okay, and then if I put this in front... Yes! Yes, that's perfect. Okay. Okay. What else is asymmetrical? His little hair dealy. What layer is this supposed to be on? I guess it would be on whatever layer this is, which is its own. Front bang. Okay. Is anything else asymmetrical? Is anything else asymmetrical? I think that about covers it, right? Except this has to be like more towards here. I feel like this is a very Sonic track to be playing right now. That's Welcome to the Flower Kingdom. It's also kind of Kirby. Like, it's got a bit of Kirby to it as well. Okay, there's Korekio. I'm going to turn up the lip flaps on you as well, just because I've messed myself up a couple times from doing that. Bowser just coming along and does this thing in the opening cutscene. Man, I should play Mario Wonder again. It's a wonder I haven't played it again since I 100%ed it. It's not really that much of a wonder. There's not much to do in a game after you've 100%ed it. Well, I say that, and I've played Mario Odyssey more times than makes sense. Doing the coinless run and the jumpless run. I can't believe I actually finished a jumpless run of Mario Odyssey. What is wrong with me? Why would I attempt that? Alright, save as. You did a jumpless run, awesome? Yeah, and a coinless. Because I watched that one video about it, and I was like, oh, that sounds fun. And it was. I don't know why I'm... Boink, boink, I'm bad at rhyming. You're in good company. Groucho Marx. Grouchy Marx classes. Do 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 do. That's not the song that's playing right now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I gotta append the glasses into the scene because I'm also gonna animate them. Okay, so they're standing like that. Yes. I think that's like pretty perfect, right? Oh my god, it's the da-do-do-da-do-da. Aw, but it's not with the thingy. I thought it was going to be with the voices. Da-do-do-do, da-do-do. I think I'm getting a spam call. Isn't that fun? What's up? How you doing today? Phone number that I'm not going to read out loud. This is the elephant version. Oh, I don't think that track is in this list. Because this is like someone's best music. If they leave a voicemail, I'm gonna listen to it. I guess Korekio should actually have been facing the other way. Because I'm gonna have him looking at the jackets. Da do do da do do da do do da do 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 da do do. You flipped off Cork for nothing? Apparently. Apparently. It's fine. I at least have it now. I am leaning very far forward right now. There we go. Thus butter. I love the way that the Z fighting looks. It's not like every spot and it's not from every distance, but it's really cool, like the stripy line. Will you weg? When will you wigs? Have you worn wigs? When will you wear wigs?
Is Kokichi a Buster Keaton fan?
Buster Keaton.
Yeah, always got those like Groucho glasses.
Oh yeah. I didn't see him up there.
I guess I should have said Groucho Marx.
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. They're more Groucho.
Yeah.
Wait, the Groucho glasses are more of a Groucho thing.
Buster
here.
Keaton's worn them once, right?
Crackio, what the fuck? Hell you doing over here? What's going on? This has happened before. Oh yeah, he's just got like random frames of animation for some reason in the master file. Okay, I'm now that I've noticed it. Da. There we go. Dealt with. Babadoo-badoo-boo. Babadoo-bidoo-bow. If I was a real artist, if I was a real animator, I could have the background animate. I could have him like flip through the jackets. Better check yourself before correct yourself. That's pretty good.
Is Kokichi a Buster Keaton fan?
Buster Keaton.
Yeah, always got those like Groucho glasses.
Oh yeah. I didn't see him up there.
I guess I should have said Groucho Marx.
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. They're more Groucho.
Yeah.
Wait, the Groucho glasses are more of a Groucho thing.
Buster
here.
Keaton's worn them once, right?
I knew where you were going with it.
Is Kokichi...
Okay, you know what? Actually, I think I'm gonna have Tsumugi also facing the other way. Do 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 do. Oh, this is the hardest part. This is the hardest part, coming up with the keyframes. What is this? If this is Will You Wear Wigs, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, it is not. It is a different thing altogether.
Goodbye.
That's crazy. Is that from something? Apparently not, because no description has been added to this video. So I'm just gonna assume that garage water is actually Cat Icarus.
Goodbye.
The funny thing is, like, Cat Icarus and Saber Spark, like, they kind of look the same, and they kind of look like someone I know. It's a Cat Icarus video. Well, how would we know? It's not in the... It's not, they don't put it in the description, so how am I supposed to know that? Aside from the title. Alright, keyframes. Come up with keyframes. This is the hardest part of the animation process for me. Let's start with Korekio, because it'll be the simplest motions. Point is the thing he says is me now. I feel eepy. Okay. Thanks for dropping by, Michael. I might actually end it here as well. Just because, like, this part is hard, and I don't want to do it in front of the camera, where I'll embarrass myself. And also, I want to watch more House. I want to watch more House. Is that so wrong? I want to eat some dinner. I want to watch some House. We didn't end up listening to Mario RPG. I'll pull up here. You know what? We'll listen to one Mario RPG track before I end it. Here we go.
Super Mario RPG. It is the only one just for me. When I play the game, I get lost in the phase.
You know, video games peaked at this, I think. I hit the wrong screen, but thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for coming along this journey. We didn't get a ton of work done, but, you know, what are you going to do about it? Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next time I go live. Won't be tomorrow, might be Thursday. We'll see, 5 p.m. EST. Be sure to follow me on all the socials. Aaron G is me on everything. Twitch.tv/Aaron G is me. YouTube.com/Aaron G is me. I'm trying to talk over the fucking track that I just put on. Anyways, you guys have been great. I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. Now I'll go to the actual right menu screen.